seem like everybody was calling you a liar. You just made it seem like you know, this man really shot you. You had everybody on your side, like, oh, she's a woman, believe the woman first. Like, y'all never want to take the woman's side because of shit like this, bitch. The motherfucking evidence wasn't even, you know, enough to put that man in jail. And you knew he didn't shoot you. You knew that man didn't shoot you. And you just kept oh no, he shot me. And you put that man in jail. He was about to serve 10 years. This man just got stabbed. Bitch, you need to be in jail. You need to do some jail time because that don't make no motherfucking sense. You done took this man's freedom away for no reason when you should have took that hoe who shot you. You should have beat her ass and then you should have sent her to jail. You wrong as fuck, Meg. And I had started liking your goofy ass, but
I loathe you niggas. I loathe you. Like really, from the soles of my feet to the top of my head, you motherfuckers make me sick. This is why NBA players and successful black men are starting to marry white women in today's world. You niggas will find any way to say that y'all hate black women other than just coming out and saying, yo, I hate black women. People will respect you a lot more. We won't fuck with you. We still gonna call you a dumbass. But we will respect you a lot more. Women will come with all the proof in the world. All the proof in the world. And you niggas will say, oh, they just tearing down the black man. They don't want to see the black man win. Shut the fuck up. You niggas support abusers. And it's largely in part because you would do some shit like this yourself. In reference to the Halle Bailey situation, I see niggas like, oh, why she coming out with it now? Why she ain't just leave and keep it quiet? They co-parent together, da-da-da-da. That nigga brought all that shit to his stream. Halle didn't say anything. I still don't think she said anything. The police report just came out. But here you niggas go. Well, why she ain't say nothing when it was going on? Your mother been getting her ass kicked by your father for 20 plus years now. She still ain't said shit. You was watching. And that's why you support abusers now. Because you think that that is a way to flex your power. I'm on.
Are we getting ready to watch the downfall of Megan Thee Stallion? Because between her last album not doing the numbers she expected and all the think pieces around why they think she's not popular anymore, and then this whole Tory situation, and now we're getting new evidence coming out that he may have not been the shooter and that it was actually Kelsey this whole time, and this man has been sitting there innocent. Even though he did admit to being guilty, the fact that he was willing to cover up and, you know, pretty much take the charges just shows you what kind of man he really is. Like, he's really loyal and willing to stay down for his people. And just Megan playing her part, knowing all of this, is just crazy as hell. And it kind of like, it makes me understand why she's been moving the way she's been moving lately. But at the same time, are we watching the downfall of Megan Thee Stallion, you guys? Like, people are not really liking her right now. And the comments on every video involving Tory are all like, lock her up, throw away the key, she needs to serve the rest of his sentence. And I'm like, but he admitted to this, you guys. Like, are we really finna, like, turn on her? I'm just saying, are we? Is this a downfall?
Maybe I need to come back when I feel like I can articulate what I want to say better. And maybe it'll be better if I, like, made a video instead of talking on live. Because I hate when I be on live and, bitch, the blogs.
Hey, hon, I'm a law student, and I don't base my review off of barbershop talks or tea pages. I've reviewed all of the facts in this case, and here we go. Kelsey was a central witness. In Kelsey's recorded interview, she said that Tory shot Megan. But her testimony during court, she recanted what she said on the recorded conversation, and then she used the words, I don't remember. Also, let's talk about Kelsey's immunity. She went to the prosecution on the day she was supposed to testify and then asked for immunity. Who does this? It raised so much suspicion. And why does a person ask for immunity? Immunity was given to Kelsey Harris so she could not be charged criminally later on. While she was on the stand recanting everything she said, she used memory loss and alcohol-fueled memory as to why she couldn't remember anything. Also, gunpowder residue was found on both people, Kelsey Harris and Tory Lanez. And remember what the bodyguard said. He overheard Kelsey telling her husband that she shot the shots and Tory knocked the gun out of her hand. When a person gives a recorded statement and then they flip and say something else, now they can't be trusted. So during this entire investigation, they locked in on Tory and never considered Kelsey, which both of them should have been considered since both of them were in the backseat. And let's not forget, Kelsey already confirmed that the night Megan was shot was the night she found out that Megan Thee Stallion slept with Tory Lanez behind her back and didn't tell her. Hey, hon, I'm a law student and I don't base. It's funny how life works. So, Kelsey Harris shot Megan Thee Stallion, not Tory Lanez. If y'all haven't heard, Kelsey Harris's bodyguard just came forward to tell us that Kelsey shot Megan Thee Stallion, not Tory Lanez.
And he was a witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times. Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody.
See, ladies, we can call somebody out day one, but the next day, they're going to be pointing fingers to save themselves. See, loyalty is good when things are good, but pressure reveals character. Just to hear that Tory Lanez didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion, but it was her long-term friend, Kelsey Harris, allegedly. This the same Kelsey she used to call her best friend. Ooh, child. Maybe people will flip on you, blame you, and even hurt you just to protect themselves or play victim. This is why discernment matters. Baby, loyalty ain't loud. This is proven when the smoke clears. So I really want to know how y'all feel about this because, Kelsey, what did you do, boo? Then also, y'all, there were 2 sets of DNA on the gun, but they only tested Tory Lanez. Well, how many real friends do you have?
Can we please throw Megan Thee Stallion in jail? Meg, you gonna have to do more than just say it. I don't want to hear some bitch-ass apology that you got about this, that, and the third, your mindset. Motherfucker, Tory Lanez could have been free. We could have been listening to some Tory Lanez bangers, but instead, he had to record through the phone. By the way, he was impaled 14 times, 2 in the back of the head. Ouch! Right after the bodyguard came out. Oh, let me get on this bodyguard real quick. It's weighing too heavy on your conscience after he got stabbed? Not after he was wrongfully imprisoned and spent 2 years in jail. When he got stabbed and most likely is gonna be gone off this earth. Now it's weighing too heavy, bitch? Oh, you a hoe and a half. You just ruined that man's life by not speaking up, my nigga. You suck. Hopefully Tory Lanez is alive. Genuinely. And if he lives through this,
Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times. Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. Mr. James informed us he was working as
So you knew the truth was about to come out, so you and Rock Nation tried to get my man done up in prison. Now you going to prison. So you knew.
I have a clear mind. Everything still falls flat to me.
So you mean to tell me Kelsey shot her friend Megan Thee Stallion and not Tory Lane? It's another motherfucking reason why we don't have friends. Breaking news has just came out, y'all. Kelsey's bodyguard feels so bad and his conscience has been playing on him so hard. After Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times, this man done came forward and told the truth. Now, bodyguard, you know you motherfucking wrong. This man been sitting in jail all this time and got stabbed. Yo, Kelsey pulled out the gun and fired off 3 shots, and then somebody knocked the gun out of her hand, allegedly. So according to Unite the People, Kelsey's bodyguard came forward to tell them exactly what happened. Y'all, let's listen in.
Long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others.
Didn't I just make a motherfucking video telling y'all to leave the motherfucking females alone? Man, these motherfuckers got secret undercover hate for you.
Mr. Peterson, I'm sorry, Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People. And he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 4 times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. The passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting.
Now, I didn't follow this case, but what do y'all think about this? This is shocking. And then the fact that there were 2 sets of DNA on the gun and they only tested Tory Lanez. So you mean to tell me Kelsey shot her friend Megan Thee Stallion and not Tory Lanez? It's another motherfucking reason why we don't have friends.
I'm about to go have to pour one out for Hot Girl Hottie's career right now. Because
I never wanted to make a video talking about this whole situation with Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez and Kelsey or whatever, but here we are. And I might end up deleting this, but you just never know. I'm confused because I could have swore the argument was that she never got shot. Now, after the whole stabbing incident and what she was in fact shot, there was a gun that was fired, but instead of it being fired by Tory, it was fired by Kelsey. Fragments that were found in her feet were not bullet fragments that were supposed to be glass, or she stepped on glass, or whatever the case is. I am genuinely confused at this point. And this is why I'm so tired of this whole entire story. Because at the end of the day, she didn't press charges against him. LA County did. She went to court, told her truth in court. She told her truth in court under oath. I don't care what she told Gayle King. I don't care what she put on the internet. I don't care what she posted. She, under oath, told her truth. And based on that, this man was found guilty by a jury of his peers. Why are we still talking about this? Like, seriously, why is this still a conversation? And please don't get in my comments talking about no fucking internet facts, academic facts, Joe Budden facts. Please don't get in my motherfucking comments with that shit. Because at this point, let's just move the fuck on. This man allegedly got stabbed in prison, but instead of asking, number 1, to potentially be moved to another facility, number 2, to be retried based on this new evidence, he is asking the governor, y'all have signed a petition for the governor to just pardon him, just let him out of jail. Fuck out of here.
Kelsey Harris, not Tory Lane, shot Meg Thee Stallion, bodyguard claims. Okay, now this is the question that I got for everybody. What did y'all think really happened? and I'm not saying what did happen or what didn't happen. I'm just saying, based off of the information that you heard throughout that whole trial, what did you think really happened? Because I ain't gonna lie. When they said Kelsey asked for immunity, I said, oh, that who did it. I never thought for 1 second that Meg didn't get hurt. In my mind, Meg was probably drunk, which she was. Her motherfucking back was turned. She got shot. After she got shot, she turned around, seen Tory Lane with the gun. All that shit could be true. You see what I'm saying? What she probably didn't see was Tory Lane taking the gun from Kelsey after Kelsey then shot the gun. All this shit could be true. But in my mind, I'm like, bruh, if Kelsey didn't do it, she wouldn't have asked for immunity. You only ask for immunity when you done did some shit that can get you put in jail or prison. So I ask again, what the fuck did y'all think happened? Let's just be 100. Now that we got that shit understood, to the bodyguard, right? Kelsey bodyguard. And to the people who presented this new information to us in a press conference. What the fuck is telling me gonna do? Like, you gotta get that information